We live? Yeah, we live. What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another fabulous episode of Vlogging for My Sanity. Exhausted, bro. Look at my lip. See, this is what I be talking about. It be so much going on. And I don't be trying to, I'm sorry, I ain't mean to be looking crazy for y'all and all that and the other, but it just be, today is Monday and I had a realization this morning. Um, I think a lot of people, scratch that. Because I don't even want to talk about people right now. I'm going to talk about myself. I think I have a problem with not necessarily being able to focus on one thing because to me, it all feels like it's interchanging. It feels like it's all the same thing. For example, I think the only reason why I'm good at being an entrepreneur is because I was so dedicated to being an artist. I had to understand what an artist was. And to me, essentially, an artist is a brand ambassador, which is essentially a big part of being an entrepreneur because you 9 times out of 10 have a business. If you have a good business, you're gonna be spending way more money on advertising and marketing than anything else. And one of the key parts of advertising and marketing is brand. So you need brand ambassadors. So for me, the only reason why I understand like social media, content, marketing, everything is because I just wanted to be a good artist. Like I wanted to be easy to work with. That's why I learned so much business stuff. It wasn't because I was like, oh, I feel like people are out to get me. I just wanted to. I live in St. Louis, and a lot of people will try to use certain nuances of things to try to kind of manipulate you in certain situations. And I knew that was a thing. So I just wanted to make sure that if people say certain things to me, I know what they're talking about. Not because I'm assuming everybody's going to be out to get me. I don't think everybody in the world is out to get you. I really don't. But I do want to make sure that if somebody says some shit that don't sound right, I know it don't sound right. I'm not just in my feelings wondering and guessing. It's like, nah, that ain't right, bro. Let's not do that. And then I also think it'll give me a leg up to maneuver around certain situations better instead of me trying to like bulldog my way through things and maybe ruin certain relationships because somebody was trying to finesse or get over because you don't know who. So, um, yeah, yeah. So, yeah. With that being said, yeah, I think that's kind of a issue. It's like a gift and a curse because I know a lot of people do that too. Look at this, terrible. And I just did their face mask yesterday. But anywho, I know it's a little bit of a gift and a curse to be so good at so many things. But I think the better you are at being able to target that energy, the easier and the quicker certain things will work out. Because I think if I'm correct, then me targeting doing these vlogs is going to essentially work out better for the rest of the things that I've been trying to work on. And the crazy part is the more I do this, I can articulate that better. Which is funny because my dad asked me the other day. He was like, "Well, what are your goals for the future?" And the crazy part is I really hate when he asks me that because I can articulate exactly what I want to do, but I just know what type of person he is. So for me to try to explain it to somebody that just don't get it, for me, it's depressing to me. It's sad, like for that to be my parent, and I just know you don't get it. So and it's not I don't hold it against him for any reason. I don't, but you don't get it. So I don't even want to talk to certain people about certain stuff because you don't get it. Like for me, if I ran into a human being, especially if somebody young, and was talking like how I talk, I would, me personally, maybe because I'm just so good at business and understanding investments, I'd be like, what do you need? Like, look, where are you trying to get to? Like, what exactly do you need? And the crazy part is if somebody that like had the capacity to help me would ask me that question, I can list it out. I actually have I have blueprints on blueprints on blueprints of how to work all of these things. But I get so caught up in my mental health issues and I get depressed and I get in these modes and all this, that, and the other. And I get frustrated. And then when I get frustrated, then I knee jerk stuff and it doesn't go right. And then I get even more frustrated about that. So I had to learn how to target my energy because me trying to ask for help or trying to explain myself to people, it just don't work for me. For me, it doesn't. I have enough anxiety as it is. So me trying to explain something to somebody that I know sounds like a whole nother language, which business does to a lot of people, and I'm sure other entrepreneurs understand it too. Business sounds like a foreign language to a lot of people, even people who think they know business. Fam, all right, if you say so. Um, but anyway, um, but having a target direction does help very much so. As long as you always remember what the goal is. Because again, I've learned so much about business and understanding how to maneuver in it correctly and branding and marketing and all this, that, and the other, because I wanted to be a good artist. I wanted to be, again, an easy artist to work with. I wanted the background of everything that was going to happen for me because I knew it was necessary. I wanted that to be running as smooth as possible. Doesn't mean stuff ain't still gonna happen, but I wanted it to be running as smooth as possible. So, um, that's kind of, I don't know. That's why, to a certain extent, it kind of bothers me. It actually makes me feel like I'm being insecure when I don't be honest to people about what I do, because I just don't care to explain it to people who don't get it. Like, and everybody, and trust me, I see stuff online all the time. I see people in their statuses, and I hear you, but I'm tired of people talking. I got tired of talking. That's why I start doing stuff. But the crazy part is I just still like talking, so I talk to y'all. I talk to y'all. But yeah, I got tired of explaining myself. It's frustrating, especially when people got all of these doubts that come behind you. It's like and then there be certain people I don't even want to talk to about certain stuff no more because the first thing that come out of your mouth is what could go wrong. Come on, bro. Let's not do that every single time. Every single time. Like, you only got to tell me what's going wrong, because I can see people saying that I do that sometimes, but I don't just tell you what could go wrong. I'm gonna tell you what you could do to fix that. So I'm not just complaining or coming to you being negative. I'm saying, hey, that might be an issue. So just in case you run into that, this is how you fix that. Because that looks like an issue. Just to me, in my opinion. So, and that's why I feel like it's a little bit different when people do it to me. Because it doesn't necessarily come with a solution. It's like you don't care about it. Because to me, anybody that comes to me with a problem, it's fine. You can come to me with a problem, but I'm going to offer you a solution to that issue because I care about the fact that you even cared enough to talk to me about your problem. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Um, so that's why I do my best to, like, hey, if anybody has an issue, like, I'll tell you how to fix it. Like, you can vent to me, but I'm gonna tell you how to fix it though. And I sometimes I don't be knowing whether or not people want to just vent or do they want me to, like, really help them with this problem, because we ain't finna go sit here and just complain. I don't complain. I don't do that. Like, so, I just figure out whatever else I need to do. Um, Even when it comes down to the music stuff, it's a lot of people who I know doubt a lot of my ability to know what I'm talking about when it comes to this music, because it don't look like a lot, but that's because I had to realize at the end of the day, like, man, I'm gonna end up having to do everything because people just don't move the same. Like, it's your dream. It ain't everybody else's dream. Even if y'all have similar dreams, it's not the same. You know. So for me, a producer's dream and where he trying to go may not be the same as mine. So just because he's a producer and I'm an artist, don't mean we just gonna click because he's a producer and I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? It's like, where's the goal here? Like, where's the trajectory of where we going to this capacity? Um. So it's just little, like I said in my last video, it's like little nuances to shit like that. All right, so I think that's enough. I think I done did good for the day. I'm finna hop in the shower. I done already made several pieces of content. Oh, and I'm gonna start dropping a lot of my old songs every Thursday on my channel. Um, so if you want to challenge my shit talking and see if I actually can back up the stuff that I say as far as me thinking I'm dope, go check this shit out. Like I said, I'm just finna start dropping a whole bunch of old stuff. I'm not gonna try to monetize it or nothing because some of those beats are so old. I don't even know where the producer is. I can't even find it. Like, some of the beats I would like to redo the songs and, like, actually put it out, but who knows what it is. Some of this is just so old I have no idea. But I'm just drop it. Whatever happens, happens. Like it. Shit. So, anywho, like I said, I'm gonna take a shower. Finish getting my day started. Like I said, I already made like several pieces of content, posted them early on. I mean, like later, uh, because I heard a tip that I realized was a good thing that you should schedule your post on YouTube instead of um randomly dropping them every time. I mean, you can randomly drop them every day. That's cool, but scheduling them ahead of time also helps as well. You know, with the premieres and stuff like that, because then, especially, and because they pop up in people's timeline too. Because I know some people that have subscribed to me, and they've been telling me recently, like, "Oh man, you've been real consistent," because they keep seeing me post it. Now, I know you're not always watching, but the more you consistent, eventually people are gonna be like, you know what? Let me check something. Let me check this shit out. And as long as you're good by the time they check it out, and it's something they really want to watch, yeah, they'll fuck with it. So all I got to do is keep going and be good by the time people watch. That's why I don't really care about the fact that I be getting like half a view these days. It's cool, especially when you come back and watch all of this shit and realize I've been like dropping gems forever. Then they definitely gonna come back and watch all of this shit. So, um, but like I said, it's just in the spirit to help people and also help my mental health issues. Because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's just to help you guys. No, 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 no. I'm going crazy. I can't deal with life anymore, and I have to do something. Uh, and I don't want to do anything negative anymore. I used to do a lot of negative things. I used to be really bad. So I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm vlogging for my sanity. Uh, so anywho, that's all. That's pretty much all I got for today. I might do some more stuff and let y'all know what's going on. But keep up. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share for your boy. But other than that, I'll see y'all on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.